Hey, what's up, girlies? It is your girl Tino Star. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button below. I am dropping some tea today and I got some more videos coming soon, so let's get into it.
Don't let me get up out my seat.
So today is September 28th, 2024, which means I am a month away from my 30th birthday. So I feel like this is the perfect time to drop some tea, drop some gems on things that I learned in my 20s. Y'all, y'all ready? So I came up with this beautiful list of 10 things I learned in my 20s. Now, obviously the list could go on and on and on, but I narrowed it down to 10 things to help my girlies out. So bingo. Number 1, let go of toxic friendships. You know them friends that's there for a good time, but not a long time. You know them friends that'll talk about you behind your back, but smile in your face. You know them friends that are never there when you need a shoulder to cry on. You know them friends that'll try to take your man. That's not your friend. You may get to the point where you're cutting off a long list of friends. And as you get up there in age, you may be down to 1 or 2 friends. But I promise you, the peace that you'll have is indescribable. Girlies, number 2 is very, very critical. I'm gonna need my people in the back to hear this. Never beg a man to love you. Never, ever, 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 ever beg a man to love you. No matter how bad it may hurt. If you find yourself crying, hurting, in pain, heartbroken, more than you feel love, happiness, joy, and peace and security in that relationship, it's time to let that go. It's time to move on to bigger and better things. No disrespect, but there is a such thing as being young and dumb. I was there begging and pleading for a man, or should I say boy, to love me, pouring out my heart, pouring out my emotions, only for it to constantly go unnoticed. Stop wasting your breath. Know your self-worth. Know that you are worthy of so much more, and someone will come along and show you. And one thing we have to realize is the longer we stay in something, the longer we are blocking our blessing for more. So take some time to realize your self-worth, ladies. Do some self-care, some self-love, some self-reflection. Cling to God and ask him to reveal things to you. With that being said, the third thing that I learned throughout my 20s is having a relationship with God is the key to life. Yes, guys, having a relationship with God is the key to life, the key to the streets, okay? I look back on all of my 20s and God brought me out of so much. And it's crazy because every time I'm in a situation, I tend to forget what he did before, but I'm teaching myself now, God did it then, he will do it again. So I just can't stress it enough. Get into the word of God, get into prayer, have that relationship with a higher power. Your life will be changed. Now this next one may be very difficult to grasp, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Just because they're family does not make them invincible. Blood ain't thicker than water. It may be your parents, it may be your siblings, you would go to war for, you would die for. But as you get older, it is very crucial that you set those boundaries even with family. You've been bending over backwards all your life for the people closest to you, for family, for close friends. Give yourself some grace and know that it's okay to say no. It's okay to have boundaries with your family. Just because they need a loan doesn't mean you have to always hand it out. Just because they need you for something does not mean you have to always be available. Set those boundaries with family as well. So number 5 leads me into number 6 very smooth. Setting boundaries. Now, setting boundaries is not super easy when you come from a background of being a pushover, letting people use you, abuse you. Every time somebody needs something, you right there. It's not easy to make that transition. But what I'm gonna tell you is when you decide to make that transition, stand firm. People are gonna think you're acting funny. People are gonna think you're being different. People are going to be in their heads about what's going on. But guess what? When that happens, that is none of your concern, because you putting you first is most important. And anybody who truly respects you, family, friends, whomever, they will respect and appreciate your boundaries that you've set for yourself, for your sanity. So set those boundaries. Number 7, learn from your mistakes. Now, I'm in a season right now as we speak where I am learning and growing from a recent mistake. I recently just went through a breakup, and the relationship taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about my partner, and I'm really in a space of not wanting to make the mistakes that I made in the relationship again. Now, is it easier said than done? Yes, it is. Sometimes we have to make the same mistake over and over before we learn, especially in relationships. We tend to carry the same flaws, the same behaviors into relationship after relationship because we haven't taken the time to self-reflect. We haven't taken the time to really learn and grow from our previous situation. We jump into a new relationship thinking that things are going to be different, thinking that we can show up different with a different person. But no, if you haven't taken the time to work on you and self-reflect and learn from the mistakes of your previous relationship, it is going to carry into the next one. It may be the honeymoon phase for a while, but eventually those same actions, those same behaviors, those same flaws will come to the surface. Y'all, I went through a lot of crap with my camera last night, but here we are. I am finishing out the video so y'all can get these gems on 10 things I learned in my 20s. So number 8, practice self-care. What does self-care look like? My self-care involves me pouring into me, doing my skincare, drinking my water, going to the gym, eating healthier, praying, journaling, meditating. I've even gotten into therapy to really help me through my traumas and my issues and things that I haven't healed from. So girlies, put you first, pour into you. Self-care is a beautiful thing. And when you love yourself and you pour into you and take care of you, that will attract beautiful friendships. That will attract a beautiful, loving relationship. Number 9. Now, this is kind of stating the obvious, but believe in yourself. I went to church last Sunday and the pastor was talking about how we tend to get in our head and stop our blessings because of the world. You let the world dictate your dreams. You let the world dictate your success. But God is powerful. God is the only person that has a say-so in anything that you do or anything that you will achieve. So believe in yourself. Don't let anybody take away your hard work, your dreams, your success. If you believe it, you can achieve it. I'm gonna take a second to really explain number 10 because I want my girlies to really get this drilled into your head. Life is full of changes every day, and you have to be willing to adjust. Stop beating yourself up for not getting that job. Stop beating yourself up for not getting that promotion. Stop beating yourself up for losing that relationship. Stop beating yourself up for losing a friendship. Every day life is full of changes and we lose things, and it's a hard pill to swallow, but you always have to be willing to adjust and refocus. Resort to prayer in those moments of uncertainty, when you're feeling alone, when you feel let down, when an opportunity didn't go the way that you expected or the opportunity didn't come at all. Always keep it in your mind that greater is on the other side. There is still blessings that God is going to pour into your life. All my girlies, just keep in mind that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. God made you to do great things on this earth. So I hope that this video was able to help someone. I know I was a little bit all over the place. My camera messed up last night, but I really hope you guys enjoyed these 10 gems that I just dropped on y'all. And like I say, subscribe, tune in. I got new content coming very, very soon. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all have a great, great, great day or a great night. I'ma holla at you.